Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Thursday, May 23rd, 2013. I wanted to draw your attention down here to yesterday's schedule of events. Ben Bernanke didn't have a star after it. It certainly should have. It should have had a blinking star after it, because the interpretation of what he said, or if he actually said it, I don't know, I didn't hear it, is that growth is slowing and will continue to slow, from what I've heard. So that had a profound effect on the market, and I don't know what planet everybody's from, but you haven't noticed that growth is slowing, and that actually the government's spending to GDP is, things are starting to move in the opposite directions. One is going up, the other one's going down. I don't know where everybody's been, but as you know, I've hinted around at being bearish for quite a while. And a lot of other people that trade a lot just don't understand how this market can continue to chug up like it's done. But I'll tell you, hold on to your shorts today, and I'll show you shortly at what happened at 10 o'clock in the market. I'm sure a lot of you already know this. The market was going up in the morning, and then it reversed about the time that Ben was speaking. But regardless, today we have jobless claims, and this could just add fuel to the fire. And then we have new home sales, which, based on existing home sales, should be an optimistic number, but I don't know how much it's actually going to help. Okay, so let's take a look at where we stand, where things are looking today. This is, it's down 10 more than it was when I first looked this morning. So we are looking at a negative open right now, down about 1% across the board here roughly, or more in some cases. And then I wanted to just show you this chart. That is the chart I want to show you. This is the E-mini, and over here on the intraday, from this candles from 10 o'clock to 11:30, this particular candle that we're looking at right here, the one with the long wicks on both ends, that was around the time that Ben was speaking, and then things just continued to slide down and get worse. Now remember, a lot of people say that the market takes the escalator up and takes the elevator down, so it certainly is proving that out right now. And this is where that short contract is at. 1550, I think, is where that contract is at. Where are we looking at? 1551.50. So we may be heading down to that. We just don't know. We just don't know. So what I wanted to focus on right now is my current positions in both accounts, and which ones I'm going to worry about today and which ones I'm not. Now, the other thing that I wanted to say was that yesterday I said I was going to close Panera and MasterCard, both MasterCards. Well, okay, so I had a meeting at 9 o'clock, and it ran a little bit late, and I didn't get home until like 10:30, I think, in the morning. And I wasn't really concerned about the market at that time. I had some action items from the meeting that I wanted to address, and I laid down, now this isn't an excuse, but this is how crazy things can happen. So I laid down that pile of papers on top of my notes for today, and just totally forgot about closing those two positions. And it may end up costing me. Another thing I wanted to point out, this Baidu trade here was up about 400 bucks a couple of days ago, and I was considering closing that, but then I look and say, well, I'm only at 50% potential profit on that, so I held off. When I get those feelings, you should address them and think seriously about them. But anyway, who's in trouble? Well, anybody with positive delta is going to be in trouble here. And there's a lot of positive delta here. But some I'm not real worried about. So Apple's negative delta, and if we look at what that's doing this morning, we can't look on this particular one because I don't show off hours. So we'll bring up a chart here that has intraday on it. Load style, no study intraday. Okay, so here's Apple, the way that it's looking this morning. Not all that horrible, but definitely favors my trade. Amazon is also negative delta, but that's only because right now it is a iron condor, and I think that's going to be, for the most part, okay. Baidu has a ton of positive delta. Let's take a look at that. I think we had some trades already this morning on that, I do believe, yeah. And I think that, at least looking at the way it is right now, I think that they're going to probably be okay. CELG has positive delta. I entered this yesterday, right about at the time that Ben was speaking, and I loaded up on 5 of these things. Let's see how it's looking today. CELG, I don't have it on my in play yet. So let's take a look. They don't have a hit yet today. Let's just take a look here. No, but looking at the bid ask right now, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, CF is negative delta, gold is negative delta, but gold may be moving up today. I think we're still okay with that. We can take a look at their intraday chart and see how we're doing there. We're fine. I don't think we have to worry here. This is where our bear call is. We should be okay for the time being. If this is the way, I think I probably should look at your account too. LinkedIn, we have some positive delta there. Do we have any trades today? Some. But we should be okay here as well. MasterCard, actually it's so far away on that, I'm really not worried about them. No trades in the pre-market there yet either. Netflix, lots of, well, not a lot of positive delta, but some positive delta. Let's take a look and see if there's any hits on that today. Yeah, here we are, actually holding quite well, as a matter of fact, so we should be good. Panera, positive delta. Oops, wrong chart. Positive delta. We have open pretty close to the close yesterday, or at least a pre-market trade here. Pretty close. We should be okay there. Let's see. NV or Visa, some positive delta there. Take a look at see. Whoa, we're opening a little bit down here. Probably should be pretty much okay, I'm thinking. So that's a run through of current positions. RUT is looking, these two insurance policies are looking really good, and I'll show you why. Because 970 is right here where one of our calendars is at, and we should get a pump up in IV today, so they're going to look pretty good. So our insurance policy is going to sort of cover our butts. Alright, so no scan for today because the market's going to be a little bit too jumbled. If I was to do anything, though I was talking about buying some calls on a couple of underlines over the last couple of days, probably not a good thing. That it probably is a good thing that I did not do that. And I hope nobody out there did it either, because things like this happen, and this may be the start of something. I don't know, but it could be. This is pretty significant pre-market, so that's all I really have to say. And gold is up about the same amount as the major indexes are down from a percentage perspective, so that is pretty much to be expected. And oil is down as well, so if growth is not looking good, oil is going down. The gas should be a little bit cheaper. It has its plus sides and its minus sides, so we just never know. It's a balance, I guess you could say. So regarding Panera and MasterCard, I may not do anything today. I'm just going to kind of keep a close eye on what's going on out here. If anything, this might be a good time to look at puts at the open, and buying a put. I'm not going to advocate doing this, but buying a put on Apple at the open might be a good thing, because things are looking down for Apple, and a price down at the 430 level would not be unexpected for its move today. So anyway, and which put would I buy? Probably next Friday's expiration, and just hold it for the day, or hold it into the day and just decide, if you make $100 off of it or whatever, just get out then. Sort of a little day trade on options. Most everybody probably gets 3-day trades out of each 5-day period in a Reg T account, unless you have enough money in your account to be a pattern day trader, which is what this indicates here on this particular account. Pattern day trader, I think you need $25,000 in your account in order to do more than 3-day trades in a 5-day period, and it's a running 5-day period. At least that's what the rules were before I had enough money in my account to do day trading. And I dabble a bit. I'm not real serious about it. Too busy. This is too much of a busy time period in my life. So you need to really be focused and concentrate if you're going to do any sort of day trading. But I do jump in and out every once in a while, and I'll do okay. But anyway, that's it for today. Hang on to your shorts. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and happy trading.